here's what number one. All right, now you guys are going to tell me the difference and tell me if you think this matters. So here's number one. It's a beanie, you can see that. Lots of different versions of the beanie. You've got some reviews, we're not interested in that. We've got a price, not really interested into that, but just have a quick look at that. That's number one. Here's number two. Now what do you see that is different between product page number one and product page number two? What's the difference between those? What is the difference between those two little pages? Here's number two again. Here's number one again. Number one, number two, number one, number two. What is the difference? Oops, not that one. There's a fundamental difference between the two of them. Given that all things being equal, like the images, we're not focused on the images. I've got something I kind of want to show you. It's a little bit different. Color variations. Oh, okay, it was only so far Mr. Robson that's actually got it. All right, so the difference is the main, easy to spot, he says, knowing full well that only Mark actually spotted it. The difference is this logo here. That logo, just up there, look, is the difference. Look again. Nothing. Something. Nothing. Something. So that's the difference, all right? So the question then is, well, what the heck? How the hell did they get a logo on their image? Well done, Athena. You got it too. How the hell did they do that? So I wanted to show you that first because it's a really easy way. And if you think about this in just a second, we'll talk about different hacks for it. But it's a really easy way to make your product page stand out more because it clearly stands out differently. I mean, that's not the best ever logo, but still, you get the idea. Remember, you can put anything in that. I mean, who's to say what your logo actually is, okay? Who's to say what your logo is? That could say anything at all. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. All right, so how the hell do you do that? Well, here I am on a Seller Central account. And what you need to do is you come over to the Settings tab. And you guys should be doing this regardless, all right? But it's under your info and policies. So click on your info and policies. And then you've got heaps of different things here. You really do want to fill these out. Make sure that you fill out as much information as possible on these, okay? Particularly this about the seller one. So this particular person has not filled out any details at all. This is not my account. This is just one of the accounts that we have done some work on in the past. So they haven't filled out any of this at all. And look, you get 10,000 characters. 10,000 characters you can put in there, right? I mean, you know, anyway, it boggles the mind. Anyway, so your seller logo goes here. Dead easy to do. Just needs to be 120 by 30. You can use a program like Canva or something like that to do it. And it is super easy to do. And once you've done it, you get that little image right there. And again, think about this. That image can say anything. Who's to say what your logo is? All right. I hope I don't need to spell that anymore for you. But you can put anything you want on that image, as long as you can read it, of course, and then you can use it for whatever you want to do. Yes, you can do this in Australia. Anybody asking me that? Yes, you can do it in the UK. You can do it anywhere. It applies everywhere, okay? The other thing you should definitely think about doing, like as I said, they have not done it, but you should fill out all of this about us section. You get 10,000 characters. That's a virtual novella to talk about your brand, to put keywords into it, to extrapolate about what you're all about and about what your philosophy is, etc., etc. Super important that you do that. These people haven't done it. That's a shame. You can do the same with your frequently asked questions as well. So you can put an FAQ, which will then go onto your listing, by the way. Your FAQ link goes onto your product listing. And your custom help pages, if you want to reduce the amount of refunds you get through people not being able to use your product, here's a really easy way of doing that. And look here, you can upload images. And again, think about that. You get to upload images to your thing. So this is all other ways of getting additional real estate on your product thing. But let's ignore all that extra sexy stuff, even if you just did this little logo hack, you can see the difference it makes. I mean, that's a piss poor job they've done of that. They could have done something much better, but you can see the difference it makes. It makes a big difference to the way the listing looks, because you're just wanting to stand out, you know, you just wanting something to stand out. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.